Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. What if there were no jobs for 99% of people? I'm not sure how likely, but I could envision a society in which nearly everything is done with little or no human involvement. A world in which employers use automated solutions for most so-called entry-level jobs. Automation's capabilities, including AI, will continue to grow. Its remaining limitations will usually be outweighed by liabilities in the pool of would-be entry-level employees, who are, as a pool, less reliable, less trainable, have more emotional health issues, and of course, in automated solutions there are no wages, nor benefits, nor unionization, nor employee lawsuits. Employers will need fewer higher-level employees because AI will assist in making better decisions and faster. Employers will use few creatives. AI-generated art, AI-generated music, and video will render most human creators not worth the cost and hassles of hiring. Basic to mid-level computer jobs, such as coders, will be largely done partly or completely by AI. Even higher-level work like software architects, that's going to require fewer humans, and those humans' jobs will in part be to write themselves out of a job. Jobs will be plentiful mainly for the most brilliant, the people who will augment what the superhuman AI can do, as well as, of course, troubleshoot errors and inferiorities, which will become fewer as time goes on. So what will the 99% of people, 90%, who knows, who won't find, what should they do if they won't find sustainable employment? In the short term, I'm guessing that voters will vote for politicians who will further tax companies, including new taxes such as when an employer replaces people with machines. Middle and upper income earners, individuals, are already heavily taxed. The top 1% already pay 40.4% of the federal income taxes. The top 10% pay 72%. And the top 25%, that's an income of $94,400 or more, pay 84% of all the federal income taxes. And that doesn't count the already heavily progressive state and local income taxes. In addition, higher earners pay more in Social Security, real estate tax, sales tax, and hidden taxes such as transfer tax. This will make more businesses go out of business and many people in the former middle class to drop into poverty. What would happen to all the and underemployed people? Peaceable types will probably read, watch screens more, garden more, take walks, and talk with friends and family and strangers more, and be more likely to get depressed, use mind-altering drugs, and some will commit suicide. People with a tendency to anger and aggression would be more likely to resort to stealing and violence, even maybe against loved ones. There would be an increased black market and bribery to get scarce goods. In the short term, government, nonprofits, and individual volunteerism will try to help, but it won't be enough. I cannot see an alternative to societal dissolution. So, should we be Luddites and try to stop or reduce job-killing technologies? Or do the life improvements from Google Search AI to big screen TVs to AI-assisted medical care militate against that? Or do we take a moderate approach, such as the aforementioned taxing of employers who use job-killing technology, enough taxation to pay for all the unemployment? As a mushy moderate, I'm inclined toward that direction, but I am far from sure that that's the wisest approach. What do you think? In any event, that's what if there were no jobs for 95% of people? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is Thought Experiments, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.